Hi Mom! I made this gentle yin yoga video just for you. So put on some comfy clothes and set up your yoga space and meet me on your mat. Let's get started in child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch and your knees as wide as your mat, and then start to crawl your torso forward all the way until you can rest your forehead and your forearms down on the mat. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Again, just like that, deep breath in and deep breath out. Take 3 more deep breaths in your child's pose. Now crawl your fingertips just 2 inches forward on your mat. Press down firmly with your palms and spread your fingers wide. And then press into the mat to lift your hips up off of the mat just a little. We're going to move into a twisted child's pose here. So thread the left arm behind the right and then come down to rest onto the left shoulder and the left cheek. And rest your hips back onto your heels. So your whole body is relaxed. Press into your right hand to lift your body back up. And then we'll take this twist over the other side. So threading the right arm behind the left this time. Come back through center and make your way up to a child's pose. So check in that your shoulders are directly above your wrists and your hips are directly above your knees. And then with your next breath in, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your shoulders, lift your gaze. And exhale, cat pose. Round the spine, draw your chin in towards your chest. Again, inhale to cow. And exhale for cat. Take a few more rounds of your cat-cow, just moving with your own breath. So we're warming up the spine, getting out any kinks that might be stuck there, just starting to wake up the body. Come back to a neutral tabletop position, and we're going to move into melting heart pose. So keeping your hips right where they are, start to crawl your hands forward all the way until you can rest your forehead and your arms down on the mat. So you have like a child's pose upper body, but your hips are lifted in the air. With each breath, just let your heart melt a little bit closer to your mat. Take 5 more deep breaths in this pose. Slowly start to press yourself back up to a tabletop position. And when you get there, we're going to step the right leg forward for our half baby dragon. So stay right here, or you can start to scoot the left leg back so that it's lying along the mat for a little bit more of a deep stretch. And breathe. Notice where you're feeling sensation in this pose. Just notice what's feeling tight. Try to send your next breath there. So for me, it's my hips. Take 3 more deep breaths on this side. Start to make your way back to a tabletop position, so bringing the right leg back to meet the left. And then we'll switch sides, so bringing the left foot up and to the outside of the left hand. Stay right here or inch that right leg back for a more intense stretch. Bring your left leg back to meet your right and tabletop position. Just come to sit back on your heels, and then we're going to swing both legs out long in front of us. Sit up nice and tall, setting up for a forward fold. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead, gaze up towards the ceiling, And as you exhale, hinge with your hips and fold forward. You can just let your hands relax on your shins or relax down on the ground beside you. Let your head hang heavy in towards your chest and just let gravity do its work here. So you're not forcing anything or forcing any kind of stretch. Just relax. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly begin to roll back up to a seated position. And then we'll come to lie flat on the back. So you might have to scoot forward on your mat just a few steps. And then when you get there, draw both knees in towards your chest. Give them a squeeze. You can take a few rocks back and forth, just massaging out your lower back. And now drop both knees over towards the right for a recline twist. You can keep your arms right where they are, or to intensify the stretch, you can stretch your left arm out to a T and gaze over the left shoulder. Notice if there's any muscles that you can relax in this pose. Take 5 more deep breaths in your twist. Slowly begin to draw your knees back towards your center. Grab hold of them, sway side to side just for a moment here. And then when you're ready, drop both knees over towards the left this time. And you can extend that right arm out long if it feels good to you, and gaze over the right shoulder. Slowly start to unravel on this side. Going to bring the soles of the feet to touch and the knees out wide for a reclined butterfly stretch. Once you get settled, bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And together we'll take a deep belly breath in. So fill up your belly, feeling it expand as you sip in air. And then open the mouth and let it go. Again, just like that, deep belly breath in, really fill up. And open the mouth, exhale. Completely emptying. Again, deep belly breath in, filling up your belly like a balloon. Sip in one extra breath of air at the top, and then open the mouth, let it go. Now just come back to your natural breath, but notice how your body moves with each inhale and each exhale. I like to use this time for a little mini meditation, and you can just say to yourself, breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. If your mind begins to wander, gently guide it back to your breath. To come out of this pose, use your hands to guide your knees back together, and then draw both legs into your chest one more time. Give them a squeeze. Now draw your forehead up to your knees, just curling up into a tight little ball. And now take the biggest breath that you've taken all day. Fill up your lungs. And then exhale, final Shavasana. Stretch your legs long on the mat. Stretch your arms down by your side, palms face up. Close your eyes and bring your gaze inward. Just let the whole body relax, melt a little deeper into your mat for these final moments of rest. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your jaw. Relax your cheeks and your ears. Relax your neck and your shoulders, just letting them melt into the mat. Relax your upper arm, lower arms, all 10 fingers. Relax your chest. Relax your belly, Maybe taking one final deep belly breath in, filling up completely, and then exhaling, letting it go. Relax your hips and your thighs. Relax your calves. And finally, all 10 toes, just letting your whole body relax. Slowly start to bring a little bit of movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers and toes. You can stretch your arms up overhead and take a big full body stretch like you just woke up. And then slowly make your way over to your favorite side, just resting for a moment in fetal position. Taking a moment here to let all of the good work that you just did for your body sink in. Slowly begin to make your way up to a comfortable seat, just keeping the eyes closed. When you get there, bring your hands together at heart center and think of one thing that you're thankful for. When you're ready, gently blink open your eyes. I am so thankful for you and glad that we got to share this virtual space together today. Namaste.